Another good day on the market if you were short the market, or rather stocks. Um, this is my E-Trade account, which is primarily is an income account. Okay, now I do have multiple accounts. One is for appreciation, one is for dividends, another one is primarily ETFs. Now this one is my income account. So what I want to accomplish with this is that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or on a monthly basis even, it depends on what makes sense the most. I'm gonna take profit out of it. Mostly of my individual line item are short positions here. Like you see, it's a short positions because it's got a negative value. So this means that I'm gonna buy to cover, and hopefully I can buy the same security at a lower price, and that's gonna dictate my gain. Now here I sorted it by total gain. I'm making the most money here with Wayfair, even though it was going up the past 2-3 sessions. I'm still in the green. And Wayfair, I had shorted it in the first place. If you look at the financials, I think it's a struggling company. They were making 14 billion in 2020 with the pandemic. Of course, a lot of people with the pandemic, they were buying online, but then it dropped it to 13.7 billion, and now it looks like the trailing 12 month the revenue is 11.8 billions. So you'll see like a downtrend in there. I think that was enough for me to decide there was a good candidate for opening a short position. And also they've been losing money here on the net income. In the trailing 12 month they lost over $500 million. So I think this might be a good short, even though this stock has already lost a lot. This year is down 14%, but really over the past 5 years, this stock has already from the highs of about $300 a share. Now this stock is already down a lot, and I think I'm gonna buy to cover all of it because I feel like I'm a bit late to the party on this one. And now can it go down further? Yeah, but I rather close this position with Wayfair. The other one that it's making a lot of money, it's this one. It is not a lot of money, but I only shorted this a couple of days ago, and with a short position of just over $2,000, it's already making me over 150. DIOD, I don't know why I shorted that. I don't remember. Let's look. I think this operates in the semiconductor. It's going on a downtrend. It's lost 20% in a year. This stock is really not going anywhere from the highs of about $100 a share. in 2022 has been going a bit down, a bit sideways. It could be a good bet for a short interest. It only has 4.5% of the shares shorted. I'm not sure. I'm not really 100% sure on that. I might actually take the profit on that too later on today. This one right here, I opened a short position a few days ago, but I really don't remember this company. Okay, it's down 21% on the year. On the 5-year mark is up 27%. This too, it looks like they hit a ceiling. It might bounce back up to the 40 and then come crashing down again, or it might just crash down. Possibly I'm gonna profit on this too, but look at the revenue. In December 2022 they were making 800 millions, and now they're making 444 the past 12 months. Wow, it's nearly a 40% drop there. This makes me worry. And on the net income, you're gonna see that on the net income they were making nearly 100 million in net income, then down to 28 million last year, and now the trailing 12 months they're losing 50 million. So it appears like it's a struggling company. On the cash flow side, change in cash, they've lost 100 million in the cash statement. I might keep this short position a bit longer and see if there was to be a drop and profit even more from that. CVS is a struggling company. I have nearly $4,000 of short position on CVS. I recently opened that. I'm in the green about $125. CVS is another of those companies. Walgreens has lost a lot. Rite Aid. All of those companies, I think, with the Amazon's plan of getting into healthcare, all of those companies, I think their stock price is going to be slashed in half. CVS. Now I do know that Walgreens has lost a lot, possibly 60-70% from the high. Walgreens, CVS, it's not quite there yet, but CVS operates with very, very low margin. It doesn't really make sense. Net change in cash is 6 billion negative, nearly 5 billion negative. The income statement, it says CVS top line is huge. It's one of the companies with the highest revenue. They're making call it 360 billion in revenue, and they only clear 5 billion. This is really low. This is a really low margin. It's like a 1.5%. They only clear 1.5% of the revenue. Wow, it's not even worthwhile. This company But anyways, I don't know. The stock price it could trade at any numbers. Here it's down nearly 20% on the year. CVS on the 5 years. I think they're about a half from the highs. Over the past 10 years, they're down 40% over the past 10 years when the market is up by a lot. This is a clear underperformer. I'm gonna hold on this. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna wait and see what the market is gonna do. ETD, I already talked about this. They had a decrease in revenue, and I shorted it. I profited it along the way. Over the past year, it's not really going anywhere. Over the past 5 years, it's up. But this company has a decrease in revenue that kind of made me short it. It was making 800 million pretty much in 2021, 685 million. And now they're down from the 2021 sales, trailing 12 months, 636 million. It seems to me they only clear 10% of the sales. It seemed like a good candidate for a short position. You want to do your own due diligence on that. I profited from this already. I was taking profit along the way. So I made my money on this. They got a 10% short interest, which is still acceptable. I mean, if it was to have like 15, 20, 30, then you might find yourself in a short squeeze. 10% I believe is still acceptable. Going back, I got this one position. Clevo Growers. I think they sell avocados. They grow and sell avocados. CVGW. And CVGW, I shorted it based on the fundamentals, but also on the technicals, because I think it's trading on the upper limit here. It looks like about 28, 29 bucks a share. It hit a ceiling, so that's when I shorted it, and I think it's gonna go back down and test the lower of 21, 22 bucks a share. We'll see. This company is not going anywhere. It seems like a dead money. Over the past 5 years, lost 70%. It seems like really it's dead money. If it is not going anywhere, sooner or later it's gonna plummet. So that's why I short it. Levi, I shorted it because I felt that the company was in a downtrend. Levi, I think this actually was a new stock. I think they've been trading not for long. In fact, their IPO, if I'm not wrong, it was like in 2019. It's not very long. Now, of course, the company is much older than that. But this company, okay, from the highs of 27, this could have been a lot of enthusiasm on the company, a lot of trading activity, but it hasn't gone anywhere. Trading at 16. I think this company might plummet. From the IPO, it looks like the IPO was about 23 bucks a share over 4 years ago. Now it's trading at 16, call it 17. It's not really doing much, so I shorted it. We'll see we'll wait and see. Rocket Pharmaceutical, RCKT, I short that too a while back. I don't remember really. It's in a downtrend over the past 5 years. It hasn't gone anywhere. Pretty much this company is flat over the past 5 years. Wow, that money. The revenue is growing, but the net income is actually going down. I mean, they lost over $250 million in the trailing 12 months. How much money they got in the bank? They got about $250 million in the bank. Pretty much this company, if they don't change, they don't make some profit, they have a year of life left. I don't see any receivables either. So I shorted it. Rocket Pharmaceuticals. But anyways, I was gonna give you a little update of what's going on. And now this one is another investment company, CIM. I think they invest diversified real estate. On the balance sheet, they got about 97 million in the bank and going down quickly. An additional 77 million in receivables. On the fundamental side, on the income statement, this company, they were making nearly 1.5 billion in 2019, and now they're about half there, trailing 12 months. I don't know, I think it seems a good candidate to short it. Also, look at the technical, always, it hasn't gone anywhere in a year. It's flat on the year. But yeah, it's down already 75% on the past 5 years. Wow. When a company is down 75%, pretty much it's not a good time to short sell. It might go down, yeah, but it's not a really good time. You're late to the party. You're just late. That's it. This is a company that, for the same reason, I wanted it to get out of it, which is Wolfspeed. And that's because this company has been beaten down a lot. I made all my profit. I was taking profit on this daily. Now I'm still up at 75. I know I'm still up on the 42 bucks. Today is down another 4% nearly. I shorted it. But anyways, I think I'm gonna get out of all this Wolfspeed all at once. This is a company that makes semiconductors. It's based out of North Carolina, I guess. Has been going down heavily. I think they have a new technology of semiconductor that hasn't been understood. There was a time where Tesla was going to switch over to their silicon carbide, something like that. They got an investment along the way. The stock went up a little bit on that news, but now it's not going anywhere. Also, they have 29% of the float shorted, and that's bad. That's just really, really bad. I wouldn't even go there. Quite honestly, it could be grounded for a short squeeze. Those companies again might jump back up to 20-30 out of the blue. I don't want to take that chance, and I think I'm gonna get out of it altogether on that. It's about it. I do have a short position. I think this is the VF Corporation. It's nothing really big. I think that's the company that owns North Face. They have a few other quality brands. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. I have a few more short positions here. This is Proto Labs. PRLB, very short position, very small short position. PRLB. PRLB. I shorted it possibly because it wasn't going anywhere. Over the past year, it went up only 4%. There was a huge overreaction for the upside. I don't remember the news on that. I think there was the earnings. It pushed the stock up. They beat earnings, but I think it was a little bit of an overreaction on that, so I might just leave it there and see if it's gonna go back down and test the lows of let's say $30 a share. In that case, I'm gonna profit a little bit of money there. I think it's gonna go back down, and now this company too has been a pretty much a dead money over the past 5 years. Wow, it's lost a lot. Well, let's see. Oxy, I have a short position of Occidental. I know it might sound crazy because it's one of Warren Buffett top picks. I'm flat on this. I'm flat. I think I'm making not even $1 on that, but it went down today. Today only I'm making $29 on Occidental, and as the Occidental is not going anywhere. I think if Warren Buffett, that owns a huge stake on this company, Warren Buffett was to keep selling, because he's been selling a lot of his long-term positions. He sold a lot of shares in Apple. It's trimmed down Bank of America. It's trimming down a lot of his favorite stocks. I mean, if there was to be a news to where Warren Buffett was cutting back on Occidental, this stock is gonna plummet like you've never seen before. This company, I think Warren Buffett too is down on this company. He was buying all prices from the pandemic onward. I think he was buying in 2022 at 59. He was buying at our prices 53, 54. Now I do know that possibly he's got preferred stocks. I mean, if a company is going down, it's going down, and this company hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere since 2022. 2022 it was a 59, $60 a share, and now it's a 50. So I'm waiting. If Warren Buffett was to dump this company, I wouldn't be surprised that this stock is gonna come down a lot. So we'll wait and see. Well, anyways, I feel like there was a good update to what I'm doing. So once again, I'm gonna take a little bit of profit here. I still believe that the market as a whole is gonna come down. It looks like the Trump rally has come to an end, and the people a little bit overreacted to it. So I'm pretty sure too the small cap, the Russell 2000, most of my companies that I have short, let's say that they fall under the umbrella of the small caps. You know, my strategy is to buy large caps ETFs for the long haul, and individual stocks, struggling company, I short it And now the Russell 2000, this is the V2, the Vanguard ETF that tracks the Russell 2000. Now this is pretty close to the all-time high. I don't think it's gonna stay there for a long time. Actually, this underperforms usually the S&P 500. In 2021, they tested it, the highs again on 95. This V2, it's going down over the past 5 sessions. I think over the past month they're up, but because there was a huge overreaction on Trump's election. This, I think, was the day of the election, the day where Trump won, and there was a huge upside. I think it went up nearly 6% in a session. It's not gonna stay there. I mean, this just as it was an overreaction. So I'm confident that this is gonna come back down. Today is down 1%. It was down even further than that, and this is gonna drag all the small caps down. So I'm gonna profit from that. Once again, I hope this was a good upgrade and give you some ideas. And I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's see one more time on the S&P 500. It's down nearly. It was down half a point. I think we're getting to that. To where the market is gonna hit the threshold and the cycle might crash down a bit, or at least a pullback. Well, we'll wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised to see the S&P down and down by a lot. There were some estimates that it can be down and test the low of the 4,000. Now it's shy of 6,000, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised to see it again at 4,500, but definitely 5,250. I see that for sure. Anything can happen and have a market correction. In that case, you're gonna profit it from the short positions that you have. You're gonna profit there. And then you can buy into again and profit from potential upside again. So feel free to reach out as always, and happy trading, everyone.